Hi there, I'm Char, your friendly online tarot reader. Welcome back to my channel, to the $20 video tarot reading playlist. This goes out to a lovely longtime friend of mine. This is the Witch's Tarot, and we are looking at client number 62. This is your reading. Alright, so this is just a general reading using the Witch's Tarot. Let's see what the message is for you today. I appreciate your patience on the long-awaited delivery of this reading. Time is fleeting, isn't it? So what is our message today for you? What is our message today for you from tarot? Well, that's a pretty good one. When they come flying out like that, let me grab that. So we have the Two of Pentacles right here. Starting off a reading, that is such a typical place, a typical situation that we're in. The Two of Pentacles talks about finding stability in the turbulent water, juggling it all around. Do you see that infinite light going around those pentacles there? And we have the ocean in behind, but he has his feet stable on like solid ground. Pentacles talks about earthing, it's monies, it's stabilities, it's that sort of thing that we're looking for. So really, when the Two of Pentacles starts off with a reading, we're gonna find maybe some tips and some tricks that are blocking us, that we didn't maybe necessarily, the wheels on the bottom, necessarily see as blockages. So as we were looking for tools, and as we are finding like doing that, the work part of it, I do something every day so I can ground myself, find the stability in turbulent waters, attain a clear head, that sort of thing is what I'm talking about with this. All right, let's have a looky-loo here. All right. So there's a lot of things coming on right now, and it's not a time to rush into things. The Knight of Wands here on his head, it's not ready to go full force yet. If there's still some planning to be done. There's still a little bit of details. There's still a little bit of calmness that needs to be done before that. But the Page of Pentacles follows right along with this. So as the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed, it's not time to rush into things. Make sure all the things are covered, all the facts are taken care of. And the Page of Pentacles, she's like, okay, no, we're looking at things for the long haul here. We're looking at like a little bit of luck on your side, but be careful on the money aspect of things. But there's something like the pages are fresh. They're young energy. They're new. Where the Knights are a little bit more like an adolescent sort of rushing, exciting energy that way. But with the Page of Pentacles, there is a little offering coming your way. But it's not something to be rushed into. So why I say that awesomeness is we have the Ace of Wands right here. So wands are like where our passion is. Where is our passion lying? Where is our will taking us? Where are we feeling the most in alignment with what we are doing? And right now, starting off new things, we have to stop and make sure that it's in alignment with what we're doing. A lot of wands here, a lot of talk about like career or projects, a lot of action cards here with the wands as well. So it's going to start off and maybe a little bit bumpy coming in. There may not be success right away. However, having that calm approach going into it with the Knight over here and the Two of Pentacles here. What we're looking at with these two coming in is a slow start. That's all this means. Victory is coming. I'll show you why. Victory is coming. When this card is upright, we're talking victory and success on the home front. With the Ace of Wands, something new and fiery in action is starting, but it's going to take a little bit of time. All right. So this isn't a overnight sort of go viral success thing. This is something that is taking time. The Nine of Cups comes in at the end of this row right here, and that's when things start flowing. Cups is water, Cups is emotion, and the Nine of Cups right here, if you look at the numbers also as cycles, right? We're starting off something new. It's a little slow going through the middle of it, but as we are finishing off towards the nines and whatnot, this is the vision is almost there. This is like the wish card. We're wishing, the satisfaction is coming. You're seeing the results of the hard work paying off, right? So it's not something that has happened like kabam overnight, especially with this adventurous, exciting knight being on his head. It's like slow it down. Page of Pentacles is going forward, but there is a sense of we're going forward, we're making sure our plans are in place and going that way. The Empress is on the bottom of... Where's my camera today? The Empress is on the bottom of the deck here for you as well. So once the momentum starts happening and that... It feels like a very slow and sluggish kind of going through the motions and doing it. What are our numbers here? Yeah, I really like where that Ace of Wands sneaks in here. Just because it's that new beginning starting off. These cards are gorgeous. So finding that stability here, going into this next phase, allowing patience and some not rushing into things, really looking at things for the future, looking at where they're going to go, having a direct, definitive about what you want is really what's coming to me with this. There's going to be luck on your side with it, like the golden road will be paved. And I love that the Ace of Wands is right here on the next card as well, simply because it's a fiery new action when it comes to projects, passion and things like that, where something may have been ignited by a detail that has not been missed. It's not going to go fast again with these two. And you'll notice they're on horses as well. So having a slower pace. It's not a rushing time. It's we're looking to the future. We're really like the contemplation look on her face as well too, right? We're looking to the future, but we're taking our time with it right now. We can't rush things. We have to allow each step of the cycle to be as it is in order to be successful at the end of it. Allow time for each phase of the cycle as well, and allow adequate time. So if you finish, like I've been talking a lot about in the collective, a lot about imagine our cycles being the inside of a clock, like the workings of a clock, and how each gear and cog has its own position and its own size. So we've got little cycles like this, and then we've got big cycles that go on like this, and then we've got the in-between cycles. And while it may not seem like each one has influence over another, they all are really tied in one together. And sometimes when we get that absolute perfect alignment with the gears, it's when we have that aha moment and it makes that sense. And that time, that cycle in the clock there, it gets to working to a smoother gear. So with these two guys on their heads, slow down. And it's okay to have a slow time, and especially if you're used to being busy and juggling and balancing and stuff, it's hard to slow down. So we have the wishing card here, the Nine of Cups. We're looking at the vision's almost there. All right, so even though it feels like it's not really happening, it's not going fast enough, we're almost there, And the Empress card filling out this row, she's so full of blessings. She is fertile and abundant and bounty and produces things that grow and flourish. And she's just like so beautiful right here. She's a number 3, and she wears this one's wearing a beautiful, beautiful star crown. And just like very, very motherly, but it takes us back to the creation as well. It takes us back to that stuff that we've created right there. So I hope this is making sense. I have another deck to play with you today, and it's called the In-Between Tarot, and it talks to us about where we can look at transition process. Like if we're feeling like we're wanting to go from one level to the next level, how is this transition process going to, what do I need to know about the transition process, I think is the way we ask this. We have the Empress right here at the end of the deck already. So there's growth and there's abundance coming. So where do we need to know about this transition in this reading? Yeah, it's a resting time. Just have a look here. All right. So this deck has been blowing my mind, how wonderful and insightful it can be. So our transition here is the Six of Cups to Seven of Cups. And that ties in with our Nine of Cups here. So this is going to be the end result. This is kind of like, maybe have a look in this aspect right now and see if this transition message resonates with you. Again, the cups are the emotions and the feelings, and this one is like the wish card that we're almost there in that process. I'm so blown away right now by the accuracy of these in-betweens and how they fit right into the reading, because the only cups that we have here in our reading is that Nine of Cups, and that's that wish card that's making it come true. That's the working for it and having that beautiful Empress right there on the back end of it. So let's see what this Six of Cups here we're looking at. You know, and it's a very happy transition for me. So the Six of Cups keywords is like innocence. Seven is choices. Okay, and in between concept is choice of another path. There is a sense of innocence with the Six of Cups, and the Seven of Cups talks about a lot of different options being out there, which I guess would come with the slow down part of it. Have a look at all the options and think about what, I know what this is telling. Think about the core base, going back to basics. Where was your road being paved? So the in-between concept of this is like choice of another path. When this card shows up, it'll show a lapse of concentration where the person can still retract the decision they're about to make before they are in too deep. Too many tempting options surround us, as we can often feel overwhelmed by them in this in-between stage. So if you are being faced with a lot of options right here, the book's just, where are we? The book's fantastic. Fantastic. So being faced with a lot of different options. The Seven of Cups is a fantasy card. There's like 7 different cups that are around, and there's like a dragon and a mermaid and other sort of fantasy, a castle, clouds, things in it. And the Seven of Cups is reminding us that not everything is for us. It's yes, say yes to opportunities, but go to the Six of Cups moment. That Six of Cups is remembering happy times to me. It is, you know, looking and remembering that feeling of vibration, that passion, that happiness, and why it all started in the first place. And while it's not necessarily running like taking off running as fast as you would like it to be. It is going to flourish. Like the Empress card is here. She's Mother Nature. She's very big with baby. She's ready to flourish and bloom and bring new life to things. Excuse me here. So yeah, this transition card, the Six of Cups. In the traditional deck, there's little children, and they're playing with these golden chalices down at a water well by a river. And in these cups, there's a special cups card, because in these cups, it's filled with dirt, and it's filled with flowers that are growing in that earth. And usually the cups have water in them. So using the grounding and the flow of the emotions and the importance of watering and nourishing it, and remembering those happy childhood moments where you don't question why or what, where it's just pure childhood wonderment. That kind of vibration in our hearts is what is that kind of feeling in our hearts, that memory, that feeling is what is going to lift our vibrations going into this transitional period. It's going to allow the confidence to come with that 7 to be able to focus on what the important thing is. What was the one thing that you started doing where your passion was so ignited and on fire, right? What was the reason that the whole thing started? So this might not be something that's new. It may be getting back down to basics and allowing that transition to happen. You don't have to do everything. We should say yes to experiences and opportunities, and allowing the universe to guide us in what we do. I think what you do is some amazing, amazing, amazing humanness. So absolutely, go with the flow with the growth time, and it is going to pay off in the long run with the 9 of Cups and the Empress card. Okay. Oh, thank you for letting me read for you. It is an honor and a pleasure to do this. And again, I appreciate your extreme patience. Yeah, it's been a wild ride. So I thank you. I hope this resonates. I hope you enjoyed it. And I look forward to finding out what you think about it. All right, if anybody else would like to book with me, this will be public in like 6 months or a year. That's why we go by client numbers. It's all confidential. You guys, you can come back and look at this at any time that you want to. You can email me any questions you have, or if you don't care, who knows, this is your video in the long run. We can talk about it down in the comment section as well. This is your video. You are allowed to share it wherever you want. You can keep it in a hidden playlist if you like to, but yes, this is your video. It'll be here for you to come back and look at whenever you want to. So, thank you for letting me read for you, and I will see you next time. Bye. Personal readings, live streams, or one or the other. I love you. Thank you. You're an amazing human.